IPO base strategy, we leave screener from NSE. We just go for NSE website and look for the market data where we'll see the indices and we'll search Nifty IPO, the Nifty IPO, this one. Here we'll get more than 100 stock lists which are listed in last 1 year on the NSE. So here just look for these green signs. These green sign means the stock is near the high, all-time high or new high for these stocks initially. If you have time, just go through whole list and find out our setup. So here we took two examples. First one is Hexatech, and this stock we also recommended on our equity group. And then we'll see the Q power. So let's go for the Hexatech first and then Q power. The stock name is Hexa um, Hexaware Technologies. It listed on 19 February 2025, and on the listing day, it gained some initial volatility, and it started its first phase, which is initial listing buzz. So from day of listing to day of 27th February, its listing continuously stock traded above the listing price. So we call it high volatility period, which is initial listing buzz phase. You can, as a trader, you can trade this also, but this movement also, because here we can see the due to volatility momentum get create and quick will get some amount of good money. Here, if you traded listing initial buzz, then you would have 13 to 14% within 5 to 6 days or 1 or 2 weeks. So this is also one of the trading technique. So after that, we must uh, come out from the trade as soon as the momentum get lost. So, uh, so how do you identify the momentum losing in the stock? So it starts second phase, which is reality check phase or cooling off phase. So in cooling off phase, we can see the volume drop, drastic volume drop, and price often retrace or consolidate, and uh, it creates a downward slope. So this phase we call it cooling off phase. So it started here and it's went up to this time. So this is whole uh, period is cooling off period. So it is very simple to identify cooling off period. Here we can see volume drop and downward sloping price contraction. In candlestick, we'll see this kind of wicks at upper side or dozy candles, and day by day price slide down uh, south. Um, so this is a cooling off period. So third phase now, this is the low which been made by stock. We call it IPO base low. So this is a base low. So now uh, we are having IPO. We want IPO high actually, IPO base high, and that level will be our buying point. So here clearly see the third phase, and it will last from 6 months to 12 months, and exactly in this stock we can see the same thing is happening. So from this point to this point we have institutional phase or maturity discovery phase. So maturity discovery means here analysts or institutionals look for the company performance, and they'll make a decision to take a position in the stock. So, so now we observe three phases. One is initial listing buzz, second one cooling off, and third one is maturity discovery or institutional phase. So we don't know whether we are in a institutional phase or in cooling off phase, because sometimes cooling off phase continues till the 6 month, because after 6 months the promoters or dealers lock-in period get over, and after lock-in period they may sell their stocks. So after that some selling will come. So we don't know whether this is a institutional phase or cooling off phase, but if we have assume this is the institutional phase, then we will look for the buying. Say we bought here, then we will again bought here, then we will again bought, we'll buy somewhere here. So here we have to look for clear volume spikes. So this is a volume we are looking for. This volume candle is good one. This is also good. Here again we have small volumes, but maybe tomorrow it will happen this kind of candle. So again we'll see the 5 to 6% in day. We never know when it will come, so we'll start buying. And our stop loss is this 793, and our breakout entry would be 850 or 856. So let's see. So here one more thing we have to observe is the MACD cross. So we are expecting this signal line come here at the zero line. and here we will see the MACD crossing above the signal line. So now it is below the signal line. So this the day when the MACD will cross signal line, that would be the breakout day. So second confirmation, third confirmation, we see the RSI. RSI is good. Here we can see the RSI is 50-60, continuously 50-60. On the day of our buying, it was 73. So mostly we will avoid uh, near 80 or above 80 RSI. So this is a triangle this is making. So this is a spring type structure we are saying. So this is also kind of consolidation, and after this consolidation, we'll uh, get the steam out of the cooker. So that day is the breakout day. So before that breakout, we should make our positions. So we'll see one more classic example of IPO base breakout. So the stock name is QPower. It listed on the uh, NSE on 24 February 2005, 2025. So from day of listing, it continuously fall for next 6 weeks. So there was no initial was who had uh, listing gain. They immediately took out their listing gain and stock continuously fallen. But despite uh, the no initial buzz, there is continuously volume drop. So this indicate that there would not be a much fall. This whole fall is around 28% from the listing. So this is a downtrending slope as we see. This is a downtrending slope, and we call it cooling off phase. This is a cooling off phase. Volume dry up. One more confirmation is volume dry up. So these two things are enough to identify cooling off period. So here in this phase, we clearly find reversal patterns. This is the doji, and this one is a reversal pattern, we can say. So from this is one confirmation we got. Then we observe for price action. Then from the reversal day, it went up only. So up to this level. So this is the intermediate base level. So we call it pivot line. And this is a IPO high level listing high, and this is a listing low. We can say IPO base low and IPO base high. So this is the intermediate entry point where we can see multiple times it respected by price. So clearly this was not our entry because this is a first touch. We want multiple touch. So this is almost third touch. This is first, this second, third. So here it's getting confirmed. This level is very significant for a stock which is 374 to 75. Then we'll look for now we are preparing for entry before IPO base itself because strongly it got consolidated near one pivot point. and MACD and Helium also during this phase, Helium spikes were there. These small green Helium spikes are more than average daily value. So this is on the day of 13 May. It has a breakout day. So here, previous day, it was Helium candle. Second day, the breakout day was the Helium candle. Means, but candle got uh, very indecisive candle, not much strong candle. But our other confirmation was good. Means MACD also above zero line and crossover is there. Histogram also in the green. Then this one RSI also is in above 60 or near 60. So the whole thing were in good condition. But our tool is just buy above the breakout level, few points above the breakout level. So this is 375 and we got entry here. So if you got entry here, your stop loss is this one 375. So this is the case actually. And after few days or 3 to 4 days, we got a very good breakout. Despite these red candles, they, only RSI got uh, came below the 60, but MACD also increasing and volume also increasing day by day. So this three candles continuous volume. Then this red candle have very less volume. Then this doji candle, non-decisive or noise candle. Then again came one green candle that is also volume increased volume than previous volumes. So this indicated there is a breakout. We will get breakout very soon. So this is the breakout, proper breakout candle, Maru's candle. And you got perfect set of for breakout is this candle because here the big candle, big body candle at the pivot point with 2 to 3x volume above the moving average. Then MACD also in the good condition in bullish mode. RSI is also at 62. So this is a perfect candle for entry. So if you entered at this point, you would have made 64% within a month. This is the power of IPO base breakout. So we'll catch this one, a very simple one. Thank you.